If you feel stuck in your life right now, it's not because you don't have the answers to your problems. It's because you're asking the wrong questions. Your brain wants you to answer why everything is going wrong, but that just keeps you in the stuck cycle. So here are 7 questions to help you take control and finally feel like you have your life together. My name's Sarah, I'm a high performance coach, and on this channel, I help you take more action towards your goals in your life and your business. So let's dive in to the 7 questions. Question 1. What does my ideal self do that I'm not currently doing? In order to take control of your life, you have to have clarity on what that actually looks and feels like. So you want to picture your ideal self and think about what they would actually do and how they would behave. I actually made a list of all the things that my ideal self would do, and I have got some of them here that I'm going to read to you. So she flosses, she meditates daily, she has insurance, she donates 1% of her income each month, she remembers birthdays, she doesn't have social media on her phone, she takes vitamins, she follows a meal plan, she practices Italian on an app. So after I wrote that list down and plenty more other things that were on it, I went through and I started checking all of them off. I scheduled them into my calendar and I made time to start being that person. And now I'm doing all of those things on a regular basis and it feels so good. So I recommend that you create your own list to answer that question. What does my ideal self do that I'm not currently doing? Question 2. Where am I making things harder than they need to be? It's so easy to just go about your life every day doing the things the way you've always done them without even really questioning if there's a simpler way. I used to think that posting on social media had to be a massive post with a perfect photo or a really long video, and then now I realized, actually I could just simply write a sentence. And that could be it. If I need to post on social media, I could post one sentence or even one word, and that would still be me showing up and posting. And it's so easy to get caught up in how you think something has to be when really it just has to be done. So I want you to consider, what challenging aspect of your life are you making harder than it needs to be, and how could you make it simpler? Question 3. What could I automate? It's so amazing how many of the tasks we do that are just the same every day, and yet we're doing them from scratch, like eating or working or making plans with friends. All of those things are things you do every single day, but probably don't even stop to question if they could be automated. Here are some of the things that I automate in my life. I get my groceries delivered, and it actually saves time and money because I'm not at the supermarket picking out random things that I enjoy. I just order what I know I actually need. Another thing I've automated is I get email reminders about all of my friends' birthdays. So I use this website called Punch Bowl Reminders, and basically what it does is it sends me an email 2 weeks before their birthday, 1 week before, and then on the day of my friend's birthday. So I never forget a birthday, and that makes me feel so in control of my life. And I've got a little hack for you. You can take any task and then put it into Google or ChatGPT with the word automation next to it, and you will find so many ways to automate things you didn't even know were possible to automate. Question number 4. What's coming up soon that I can prepare for? Listen, nothing chips away at your sense of togetherness like running out of toilet paper at the wrong moment. You will feel so together when you start focusing on the little details of your life. And even if preparation sounds kind of boring to you, this can actually be really fun. Like, you can think about, when the guests come over tomorrow, do you want to have an opportunity to ask them, would you like sparkling or still water when they come in the door? It might be as small as that that's going to make you feel like, yeah, I've got this together. I was prepared for when the guests came. Or you could look around your house and be like, what's going to run out soon that I could have on hand? I feel like such a boss when I have bought more almond milk before we run out. Sometimes it's just having the absence of an inconvenience that you usually have that's going to make you feel like, oh yeah, I'm a boss. I've got this together. So just look at your calendar right now and identify one thing that you can be prepared for, so that when that time comes, you're going to feel so good that you were prepared. And if you're the kind of person who loves to be prepared, you're gonna really like my video that I created on how to organize your entire life, because it comes with a Notion template that is gonna have all of the things you need to do to organize every single area of your life. So I will leave that in the link in the description. All right, question 5. Where am I backing down where I could be stepping up? This is such a powerful question because it addresses things that haven't necessarily gone wrong in your life, but just have lost your focus and attention for a bit. And that's how you get the high performance edge, by focusing on how to make things that are already going right go even better. And if you're honest with yourself, you know where you've been backing down, right? Maybe it's a relationship that you've stopped putting conscious effort into, or maybe it's a project that you've been working on that you kind of of been doing half-heartedly because you forgot the core mission. And if you're struggling to answer this question, then I recommend you think about your New Year's resolutions that you set this year, because that's going to be an area where it's very easy to back down, where you could be stepping up. I'm going to step up right now and invite you to subscribe if you're enjoying this and you want more content on taking action in your life. All right, question number 6. Who could use my help this week? One of the fastest ways to feel like you have your life together is to think beyond yourself. There's this amazing quote that says, when you're feeling helpless, help someone. And that's exactly what this question's about. You're gonna feel a sense of having your life together when you're helping other people get theirs together. And it's really tempting to kind of be like, well, I don't know who needs help. But there's so many ways that you can help people just by starting to think about who in the community around you could use a little boost. So for example, if there's a business owner in your area who you think could use some support, then you could post in a Facebook group about their business just for fun, just to support them. Or, maybe someone went through a breakup 6 months ago and everyone's kind of forgotten about it, but inside you think that they might still be hurting, and you could just deliver a little meal so that they don't have to worry about food tonight. There's so many ways that you can help people, and it's so fun to be the person who gets to think ahead of time, what would really help this person? One tip to make it easier to do this is to keep a list of the people in your life and then look at that list and just think, is there anyone who could use my help right now? All right, the final question, number 7, who can I surprise with a sign of love or appreciation? This one isn't as much about helping people as it is about strengthening the relationships that you have in your life. Psychologists have actually done studies to show that your number 1 predictor of your happiness is your social connection. And that's why this one is so important, because it's not just about showing someone else a sign of appreciation. It's truly about you showing yourself that you're showing other people a sign of appreciation. Because when you do something to give love, it feels just as good as receiving it. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be as small as sending a text or leaving a little sticky note on someone's computer, but it's going to boost your mood, and it's going to boost their mood, and it's going to make your entire sense of social connection and happiness stronger. What I recommend you do is you take all of these questions and you make them part of your weekly routine. So you can ask yourself them every week, just like I do on a Sunday night at 7 p.m. I have a time that I set to answer these questions so that I am always feeling prepared and feeling in control of my life. If you want to do that, then make sure you check out my video on how to organize your entire life, because I give you a free Notion template that you can use to actually write out those questions and ask yourself every week. So I will make sure to leave a link to that in the description. I would love to know which is your favorite of the questions, and if you have any suggestions for other questions that should be added to that list. So let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more content on taking action towards your goals in your life and your business, and I will talk to you in the next video.